My room's kind of a mess right now. In the midst of packing. Mine is that orange juice bottle. You know what I'm saying? It was almost empty, so I decided to just get the bottle and drink it. So it has been about a little over a month, and your boy has gotten at least a centimeter of hair. Very noticeable when you had no hair before. I just gained like at least 1 centimeter of height. That's like 6 feet! I know. For y'all who don't know how tall I am, I'm 7 feet. I'm lying. Actually, in the Bible, it literally says don't lie. So, I mean, okay, wait. I already knew that, but it says don't just lie and say just kidding. So, best not to do that. No, but to give an example, like I tell my sister a lot of things, and I'm like just kidding because I just love seeing someone's surprised face when I make a really blatant, not a blatant lie, but when I just lie to someone, and I just love seeing they're like, what, really? And I'm like, just kidding. Like, I just think it's really funny to see them confused, which is like, thinking back to it, it just sounds terrible. And I was like, no, I'm for real, Brody. And it took a long time for her to actually like believe me, and then it took like my parents actually telling her for her to be like, you weren't lying, and I'm like, Brody! Like, it takes a long time. Like, even people who know me, who are super close with me, it's hard for them to believe me when I lie so often. Like, it really strains that trust. So it's not a good idea. No, it's not good. It's not good to just lie and say, just kidding. Like, that's not a good thing. You'll just continue breaking someone's trust just for a few laughs. Like, I don't even see them laughing. It's just me. Like, it's not even like we're laughing together. It's just me laughing at someone because. But, now I understand. Now I realize that it's not very funny. Okay, well, it's funny to me. But, like, it's not a very good thing to do. Otherwise, it actually really just. It can end up by straining a relationship with someone. So, it's good to tell the truth. Alright. But, anyways, other than that real good advice, life's going pretty good. College is starting up in 15 days. The countdown is real. 2 weeks. On Monday, I have philosophy, anatomy and physiology, and exercise science introduction. So basically from 9 and to 1:30, I go home out. And then Tuesday, 11 to like 4-ish, 5. Wednesday, 9 to 2:30-ish. And then Thursday and Friday, Brody. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I have like 2 to 3 classes, each day. It's a pretty full day of activities. Especially Tuesday, Brody. 2 hours and 45 minutes of lab? What am I going to be doing for 2 hours and 45 minutes in anatomy and physiology? Are we going to be working out that hard? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just do the whole 2-hour workout sesh? Or are we going to be examining, like, diagrams of bodies for that long? But it's a laboratory, so I'm going to be doing surgical procedures? Like, 2 hours is a long time. Plus 45 minutes, and that's like 3 hours. But then Thursday and Friday, I have one class. I have to go all the way out there just for one class. And Friday especially, bruh. I have it at 9 a.m. for 50 minutes. 50 minutes? That's like how long it takes for me to drive up there. Brody. That's crazy. And then on Thursday, the one class is English. I have to go all the way up there just for one class, and it's reading. I might not be into it, but gotta do what you gotta do out here. In the prime time of my youth, it's time to lock in. This isn't high school, this is colleague. Oh, and it was my fault the schedule ended up kinda goofy. I should have looked over a little bit closer before I said, yep, that looks good to me. Should have thought about it just a little bit. Just a little. I'm a little energized today because Coca-Cola, there was supposed to be ice, and I was about to hear like that nice slosh, but all the ice melted, so it's diluted Coke today. It still hits though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how McDonald's makes it so good. I'm not sponsored by McDonald's, but it's literally so bussing. No, but I was watching my past video like 2 months ago, bro, and it was so cringe. I was like, what is this? This is how I game? I game and talk like this, like, oh man, I just lost Dang it. Oh man, he got me. Trying not to scream challenge, really difficult. Like, what is Brody talking about? Oh! But I'm not gonna take it down because it's not like I said anything inappropriate. I did, however, take down a lot of videos because I did say inappropriate things or I cursed in some of them. There still might be some videos where I did curse and just didn't realize and didn't take it down yet. But for the most part, most of the ones that I did curse in or the ones that I did some, you know, not very good things in, I took down. There are still definitely other videos that I probably didn't do good things in, but I got rid of the worst ones, alright? You know, some of them were really good videos except this one scene, and I'm like, no, no, why did I say that? That is not promoting good stuff. I just like scraped my arm on my chair. Oh my gosh, that actually hurts. Ouchie. Ugh. I'm a man. Pain, I'm immune to that stuff. It runs through my veins. It runs through my veins. Check this out though. Check this out. See this? Do you see this? These are beanbag balls. Check out these balls. They actually call them beanbag balls. I'm not weird. I'm not weird. That's actually what they're called sometimes. These are balls that I created out of jeans. Jeans. And I know you're like, okay, jeans, whatever. But they were $1 jeans! Thrift store selling pants for $1. And I'm like, yo, pants $1? I'm about to say like, hold up. I'm about to take some pants to sew up and make things like a jean jacket. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna make balls first. You know what I'm saying? Got to make juggling balls. Okay, hold on, wait. Yeah, I learned how to juggle, just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm the juggler. And I made these balls with a sewing machine and jeans. And it feels so squishy too. I made I started out with this one. I look so lanky in this. I'm like Slenderman. Oh, here it is. Nice. So, this was the first prototype. Literally, so it's literally just, like, it's not a, I tried to make it round, but it ended up being a square bag, and it's really heavy, too. Like, you could not juggle with this very effectively. I mean, I could, because I'm better. But, you know, it's not ideal for juggling. I think I saw a rice fall out because I filled this up with rice. Actually, the sewing job's not even that bad. The sewing job isn't even that bad. I'll just show a picture of it, Brody. I'll just show a picture. And then I made this. I was like, oh, new prototype. My goodness. A piece of rice just fell out, bro. There is definitely holes in this one. But these finishing products, these babies, do not lose rice. I think, I'm not gonna lie, when I juggle it, I do sometimes feel something drop into my eye. Pretty sure there's like broken up rice turning into like super small fine grains I go through the stitching holes, so maybe I should have filled it up with something else, but they work. It might just give me permanent blindness, but you know, I can juggle for the time being. Oh my goodness, wait, the streak, yo, oh my goodness, hold up, oh, I lost it, but it's pretty good, Can I go the other way? Okay, barely, but like maybe like 1 or 2 times. Gotta continue practicing on that one. Why am I trying to learn how to juggle balls? So that I can juggle anything! Because check this one out. The big one. This Mentos and this hat. Imagine just being able to grab 3 things and being able to juggle them! Or maybe I should just move this up. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, wait. One more time now. There we go. Okay. Well, it worked for like 2 times. It worked 2 times. The potential is there, but I'm just not a good juggler yet. I can barely juggle like 3 ideal sized balls. Me trying to juggle anything else is going to be very difficult. But it is fun though. Like, wow, I get to grab 3 random things and start playing with them. It's so cool. It's literally me juggling. There's a technique. Check this out. I know. When I was packing up my things, I found this. I was like, bro, a backscratcher? That extends. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, bam, I can grab things from so far. Like I could close this without having to get up. Or I could get this one without having to get up too. It's amazing. But I didn't only find that one. I found this one too. It is not as long as the other one by a substantial amount. Like, that's like about 3 inches, but it does make a difference. I'm not gonna lie. But this one is really cool because it looks like a pen. So I can, like, keep it in a folder or something and be like, hold on. Or just grab something from afar. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. But this one's definitely the higher quality one. Like, you can definitely feel its thickness versus this one. I started going to this youth group, this youth church group thing, where it's like 18 and up. And since I just turned 18, I was like, yo, I'll join. When I was 17, I was thinking about joining a youth group, like a Christian youth group. But then I was like, wait, if I'm 17, I'm literally about to graduate from the youth group. I'll have to leave in like 1 year. Like, imagine being like locked in, having good friends, and then having to leave like the next year because they're too old. So I decided to join the 18 and up one right when I turned 18. And that's what I did this summer. You know, turned 18 in June, joined the youth group in June. Someone actually thought it was 20 something, so you know what I'm saying. I'm already mature plus. And then someone thought I was like 17 when I told them I just graduated high school. They got free food, they do some worship songs, they teach really good stuff. They gave me like this packet and like a paper, and we were writing things down in it, and it was like pretty cool. I was like, wow, I'm learning a lot of good stuff up in here. Learning a lot of good stuff. It's pretty lit. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you guys got like a youth group to get into that you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe give it a shot, give it a try. Who knows? Who knows? And I just immediately start mewing. I'm sorry. The Coke got me wilding today. But it is really fun. But I have no idea what other youth groups are like, so, you know, I have no idea. That's just my own personal experience. Pretty sure I am the youngest one. Like, who else would be younger than 18 in the 18 and up group? And I just turned 18, so. But, you know, I'm gonna go here pretty often, you know what I'm saying? Each week. So I'm gonna become a regular for the next, like, 7 or 22 years? Or 7 or 12 years. 22, oh my goodness, like, what? Hold on, I did the math very wrong. Just had to do the math. I haven't done math in, like, a year, because I only did 2 classes last year, so, you know, I'd be on a struggle bus with it, the mental math specifically. Might have to review the times tables just one more time. Okay, there it goes. I just opened it with each other. I've been starting to read the Bible more, and it's awesome, Brody. I was like reading Proverbs, and it was about wisdom, and I'm like, I am becoming wiser. I'm about to be like King Solomon, the man who wrote that book. Pretty sure I read all of it. I may have missed 1 or 2 of like lines, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's pretty good. Got some good wisdom up in there. I'm like, yo, didn't know there was just a book about wisdom. You know, I read or at least heard the audio of the Gospels, the Acts, and stuff. I'm not sure about all the Acts, but like some of them. I don't remember. I'm not sure. But I usually listen to it in the car. But now I'm trying to actually pull out the Bible and read it, which I feel is more like I could retain the information better. Although I do sometimes recall certain things, and I'm like, wait, Dad, that thing you were just saying, I'm pretty sure it's actually like this. And then we go to the Bible, and I'm like, I was like sort of right, but like sort of wrong. But I still remembered part of it. So like, even though I just heard it, it's still retained in my brain just a little bit. I was like, oh, let's go. If my whole life's purpose is gonna be surrounded about Jesus, I gotta at least learn about him. You know what I'm saying? At least gotta read the book, you know? And I heard that's also a good way to like just learn a lot about God, and like maybe God may speak to you through the book. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, okay. So I started reading it, and it was really hard to get into. Like at first, I was doing 1 verse a day, and then I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do 1 chapter a day, and that's been going sorta-ish good for the past few days. Yeah, I only just started a couple days, maybe like a week or 2 or 3. I don't remember, but it's been pretty good. Like, okay, you know, slowly but surely, we're going through it, and we finished Proverbs. Let's go. Oh, amazing. Oh, and nothing wrong with reading 1 verse a day. Like maybe that 1 verse is like really good and you have to like really think about it that day, you know? Because maybe that 1 verse just takes a lot to take in, you know what I mean? Like, what if it's like super, super important? Everyone starts somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Everyone starts somewhere. So it feels awesome. I'm trying to learn about it, watching YouTube videos about it. I'm like, yo, I wonder what other people think about it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, guy named Cliff Knetchel guy. I'm like, yo, this guy is onto something. This guy is onto something. Let me see more of his YouTube videos, and he has it all published. I was like, yo, let me check him out. And I'm like, wow, these are some good questions. Like, people ask some really good questions, and he answers them, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. Like, I didn't even know that. But, you know, that's just from my current understanding right now. I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. Although, always go to the source material, the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Gotta read it myself. Because, like, what are you gonna say? So this one guy was saying that in this one book that's true. I'm like, wait a minute, but I gotta read the book. You know what I'm saying? Like what am I gonna say? Like, what? I gotta do my own research so that I could understand it better myself. But it is really good hearing the way he talks, hearing the way he explains certain things. I'm like, bussing? What else have I been doing during the summer? Oh, gaming. Yes, gaming. I've been doing a lot of gaming. Trying to cut back on it to focus on reality. But, you know, gaming still is pretty fun on the side. When it's not my whole life, you know what I'm saying? The late night gaming sessions, I'm trying to do less of those and more like sleeping sessions at night instead. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that good sleep in. Trying to get that good. It's 10 o'clock right now. Or, starting tomorrow. Trying to get that good sleep in starting tomorrow. Yo! Already starting off good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Life's been pretty good. But even if it's not, let me tell you some words of wisdom that someone has told me. But I probably forgot like 80% of it, but I can tell you that 20% that I do remember, but in a summarized version. Try to focus on the present. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying forget the past or don't think about the future, but focus on the present and the now. No need to stress so much about the future, or like no need to dwell and beat yourself up for something that happened in the past. You can't change the past. You can only learn from it. Let's say you can't do anything, now you're just dwelling about it then. Well, focus on what you can do, you know? And don't beat yourself up, you know what I'm saying? You mess up, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, dog. Everybody makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. A lot of times there are so many emotions that I go through, but you just need to recognize that those are just emotions, you know? Try not to let them control you. For me specifically, whenever I get sad, for some reason I want to dwell in the sadness. Let's say I'm in the beach, right? And the water is my sadness. Suddenly the water rises up to my hips and I'm just like, I feel terrible. Maybe there's not a reason for it, maybe there is, but I still feel terrible. And then for some reason, my brain's like, we should jump right into the water. So I just jump into the water, I dwell into it, and I just focus only on the pain. What I really should do is just try to just feel it, go through it, let it pass, and just know that it's not gonna last forever. Because what I was doing was just beating myself up inside. I was telling myself that I'm not worth, you know what I'm saying? But don't say that to yourself. You're worth it! You're worth it! You know what I'm saying? Don't hate, love. And that includes yourself. That includes yourself, brother. That includes yourself. Don't hate others, love others. And others is you. Others is you. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say don't follow my advice, otherwise it might lead to bad things, but saying love yourself doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't really go wrong with that. You can't really go wrong with that. Unless you're a supervillain. Unless you're a supervillain. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, am I kidding? I'm gonna scratch my monitors if I do that too fast. Peace out, gang. If that means a gang sign, my bad. But that all, I don't know.